Hello and welcome back. So glad that I can make your acquaintance once more. We have a few plates that are being prepared, but I did want to take a moment to create this particular episode of the Table Read because, honey, the fourth was, I would say overall it was good, but there was this one debacle that I was like, well, girl, all you did was give me content, girl. Thank you. With your busted ass. Went on down to a cookout that ended up being a pool party that ended up being a turd. Let's see what happened. So first I had went out for drinks with a friend of mine that I have not seen in a little while. Okay. I enjoy being around this individual, being in his presence, and we had a good time. We had a pitcher of margarita that really went to waste because I'm not a big drinker. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's like, we were so engaged in the conversation, catching up about his relationship, his business, while what he's trying to do, what I'm doing, my situation, that, I mean, he drank more than me, but the point is we both really did not drink as much as we probably could have. And not only is that, plus I knew I had to go to another event. So he drops me off to the event closer to the city. Not necessarily what I consider to be the city, but I guess there's more than one city. Like, there can be more than one developed area that's like a downtown-ish type situation. So we went on down to the event and he dropped me off. Now when I got to the function, first of all I was told to bring a bottle, and I brought these bitches a $10 bottle of some shit that I don't really give a fuck about, because one thing about it, bitch, I don't know these girls. I don't even drink like that myself. So these girls are gonna get whatever I bring them. And if they don't like a girl tough titty, you think I give a fuck? Do you think I give a fuck? So, by my cheap little bottle of wine, my cheap little bottle of vodka, and I got to the event. Now, when I got to the event, it was cool for what it was. You know what I'm saying? It really wasn't the type of cookout. Like, it was lame. Let's just be real, it was lame. Like, it was a cookout, but I could tell that I thought the girls were, for the most part, lame. Some of them did have, like, the energy, what I wanted, but then the other part of it felt like you had to pull teeth. Like, the one boyfriend of the one guy, it's like, girl, don't make a time. I don't know you. And if I'm just being real, I don't anticipate on seeing you again. None of you. So, I'm not going to sit up here and work on the 4th of July to have a relationship or to engage you in conversation on a bitch that I really don't know and don't really give a fuck about, with all due respect. So, but that being said, I was very jovial and friendly with the girls. Okay. There was this one gap tooth bitch and I was even nice to him. But he was a musclehead. I knew that right away. Like, I'm like, he's a musclehead, and he's the type of musclehead that put all the attention and detail at the top of the outfit. But by the time you get to the bottom of the outfit, how they say, girl, never skip leg day. In general, I'm not gonna come for a bitch that's built wrong just genetically. But girl, I feel like you're already a gap-toothed, knock-knee bitch who is going out of her way to pump up the top. Girl, you want to pump up the volume at the top, and then, girl, you want to dead the noise at the bottom. I just don't understand that conversation. I feel as though I'd rather be slim all the way across the board than to serve you Popeye the Sailor Man at the top and in the forearms. But by the time you get to the thigh, the quad, and the calf, it's like, girl, there's no real activity taking place. So I already knew right away. I'm like, girl, this juice head. But girl, that was just some shit that I was thinking in my head. You know what I'm saying? But then when we were talking, I was like, okay, he's goofy, whatever. So really, it's one of them things where you have eyes, bitch. Let's just be fucking for real. Like, you have eyes, you see it. And it's something that he did. I'm sure he did not come out looking like that. Like, it looked to me like he goes to the gym and all he focused on is his chest and his arms. So that's on him. He probably could change it if he wanted to. But the whole thing in the nutshell was, bitch. And then there was this one female who I liked her. But see, she did that shit, what I was trying to explain to you. She had my gay friend ripping and running to make her drinks and bring her chicken wings and shit. And she asked me once really nicely, which is the only reason why I did it. Because I really don't like that shit where it comes across where it's like women will have a gay dude as an accessory. Like, I really don't play into that. That's not my role with you. I could be your friend. In the same way how I could fix you a drink, you can also fix me a drink, bitch. Because I'm not trying to entertain you in a romantic way. So, the chivalry, what you're looking for, you barking up the wrong tree. Because as far as I'm concerned, we equals. I'm not trying to get with you. You ain't trying to get with me, girl. I made you a drink, bitch. You can make me one. But girl, she was so interested in me and giving me the fifth degree like Bob Walters. And it was so crazy to me because she had said something like, oh yeah, Scorpios can talk about themselves for hours. And that's why I had to kind of correct her right then. I said, well, I could talk about myself, but I could also talk about other girls for hours. And I can also engage and listen to other people speak for hours. And the whole reason why I'm even engaging you in this conversation is because you keep asking me questions about my life. So don't make it seem like I'm just some narcissist that's just sitting there talking about myself when you're literally asking me, well, what is it that you do? How long have you been doing it? Why are you doing it? Are you in a relationship? She literally was asking me on questions and then gonna turn around and make it seem like I'm just voluntarily sitting there just like, yeah, so, you know, like in the movies when a bitch don't really recognize that people are wanting to talk or wanting to engage the conversation. You were the one asking me about my life. Girl, you were trying to get all of the information and I had no problem giving it because, bitch, I'm not ashamed of my life and what it is that I do. So, bitch, it is what it is. But the point is, okay, let's just say we were there. It was boring. I'm not going to sit there and flex because, number one, it turned into a pool party. I did not have no pool clothes. And the girl was like, well, you would do, just hop in there in your underwear. I'm like, girl, that's that stupid shit. I'm not hopping in there in my underwear, bitch. Like, you can if that's what you want to do. But me being a man don't have nothing to do with me hopping in there with some fucking briefs. Or some goddamn boxers, bitch. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. That's just some shit I'm not gonna damn do. I'm either gonna come with the trunks or I'm just not gonna get in the pool. So it's just what it is. Now, if you choose to do what you want to do, you can do what you want. But the point was, she was just like, girl, get in the pool, get in the pool. I was like, no. But thank you, mama. Thank you so much. But no. Fuck. So, I was bored, like, towards the end of it. Because it's like, girl, I don't know these girls. And to be honest, they kind of strike me as corny to a certain extent. Not all of them, but a good portion of them. They strike me as corny. And then they corny and then have the audacity to make you feel like you have to work for their friendship. My thing is, I was very nice to everybody. And I engaged everybody in conversation. But at the same time, once you started giving me the impression that, like, I had to, like, work overtime to get you to engage me, girl. Again. Girl, I'll catch an Uber and go right into the actual city and then get my life and pay it. But it was just because my two friends were there where I was like, okay, I don't want to be rude and leave. But I was in my head thinking, would it be wrong if I left? Would it be wrong? Because I didn't care. But also, why I didn't want to leave is because I had to buy me some more weed, girl. So I was like, girl, I have to stick it out for a little while. But the point was, let me get to the meat and potatoes. I'm just trying to give you some backstory. So by the time I get to the real story, you will understand where I'm coming from. My one friend. Now, you know there's the one that Legendary Mother Ashley does not feature. Okay. But there's another girl that was also there that is also our friend. Now, the other girl knows these other girls. Okay? These are her other friends. And so, there was the one that I told you with everything, it's the party at the top. And then, bitch, the girl's boring at the bottom and it's no shape at the bottom. Okay. She kept coming for our friend. Now, remember how I told you that I don't really like being around people when they think it's funny to, like, read each other, like, in a malicious way and kind of come at each other like that? Remember how I don't know how long ago, but I could have sworn I just talked about that shit. Where it really makes me uncomfortable to sit there while y'all go back and forth, like, ripping each other down on shit that is real. Like, let's just say if you're fat and then somebody is like, oh, girl, you fat. Like, it's the key. But at the same time, it's like, but it's not really that funny because she really is fat in real life. I don't know if I'm making sense, but the point is, that's how they were. But it wasn't really them. It was just the ugly one with the knock knees. So it's like, okay, she kept coming for my friend, but I'm like, okay, I feel like it's one of them situations to where this is how y'all play around, because this is clearly your friend. You know all these girls that are here. So I'm guessing this is just y'all relationship, and so it made me uncomfortable, but I minded my motherfucking business. Because I'm like, this is where I inject myself, and then it's going to turn into something. So I'm going to just mind my business because clearly y'all do this. But the girl with the knock knee, she was like, she just continued to try to, like, come for my friend. Like, oh, girl. I can't even remember all what she was saying. It was just like, but she was coming for her the whole time. And she was reading you, girl. And I told my friend that to her face. And she was like, oh, no, she wasn't reading me. Because I was reading her back. No, you were coming back for her, but it was very clear, and you already said it yourself. See, I'm skipping ahead. See, now, okay, you know what? So that way I can tell y'all, I can then continue to pepper in all the seasoned spices and herbs. Let me first tell you what happened with the fight, or the almost fight, and then let me come back around and give you some more details. So now the pool party's wrapping up. We making our way to the apartment. Now the bitch already said, girl, this apartment is a 1-bedroom and it's like $2,200 in Atlanta. Now in Atlanta, girl, no ma'am, and you ain't even in the prime area, girl. Yeah, you may be in Buckhead, but girl, just because you are in Buckhead does not mean you're in the legendary spot. I feel like, girl, for those prices, bitch, I need to be in the city, like downtown Atlanta, bitch, like in the actual area of where everything is going down. Bitch, Buckhead, to me, she cute. Don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna say she's not cute, but girl, you're not the girl to be paying a rent. That's like a bitch that, in my opinion, any bitch that's not like a lawyer or something like that, something that's really popping off, that's paying $2,250 fucking dollars for a 1-bedroom, girl, 500 square feet apartment. That's a bitch that to me is living outside of her means. And maybe I'm wrong, because I don't, to be honest with you, I don't know that bitch like that, the other one who actually did live there. I don't know. Maybe she could be legendary, her coin is snatched. But her friend did shade her. See, they were just shady. But see, that's not the kind of girl, I don't do that shit. Because her friend did shade her like, oh, bitch, you better make sure you pay your bills before you get put out, and you ain't even been here a whole month. So that's, she's already, it's like you kikiing about it, but that's probably some real tea, like, bitch, oh, so it ain't even like you've been doing this for a long time. This is your first month. So let's see if you're here in 6 months paying $2,000 worth of rent. Let's see if you end up moving somebody in on the couch to pay this rent. Because to me, I feel like that's a lot of money for a 1-bedroom, 500 square feet apartment. Excuse me, I'm sorry, bitch. For all that, you need to be doing like a 2 and 3 bedroom, or at least if it's not a 2 and 3 bed, bitch, it at least need to be bigger. Like, I don't fucking know. Because I walked in, I said, I mean, it was nice, but I'm like, where's the rest of it? Like, I walked in, I went to the balcony. You had a beautiful view. Okay, I'll give her that. But then the wood floors weren't real. They were like linoleum or that laminate shit, which is okay, but not for $2,200 a month. Because for $2,200, bitch, you can get the whole goddamn floor redone in real wood. For the size of this apartment, bitch, you can have a whole real wood floor in the apartment. So, girl, I need real wood for $2,200. So that's number one. And then it was just a small apartment. It was a nice apartment, but small apartment. So anyway, I'm walking around. I go to the bathroom just to see what it looks like in there. And anyway, when I came out, here this ugly big body bitch coming from my friend, talking about, oh, girl, I will upgrade you, girl. I'm the upgrade. Da-da-da-da. Meanwhile, my friend sits over this bitch. So it's like, bitch, you talking about you an upgrade, but I don't see it. Like, where's the upgrade? You knock me, you big at the top, small at the bottom, girl. You look at her, girl, you a gap-toothed beaver. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind a gap. Gaps can be cute. But see, bitch, when you start coming for me, girl, I'm going to come for you. And it's not about, the girls, how the girls took my line and ran with it. Oh, don't come for me unless I send for you. Well, bitch, here's the bottom line, girl. I won't be sending for you because you never have the product what I want. Your inventory is always a chop, and you never have my size. So, bitch, there's nothing for me to send for, girl, because you're not on my level, bitch. How about that? Because what it was is when I came out, they was going back and forth. And I was like, let me mind my business. Because the truth is, even though my two friends were there, I'm closer to the one that Mother Ashley don't like. So it's like, the other girl is a friend, but we still are getting to know each other, and we are still working on our friendship, which is cool. I mean, that's how it is. Like, it's like we're friendly, but at the same time, we're not like this. We don't speak on the phone regularly and stuff like that, but when we see each other, it's always love. It's always an abundance of love. But the point is, okay, I was like, okay, let me stay out, because even though it was making me uncomfortable, I'm like, let me stay out. Let me not engage. Because also, I can tell that big body bitch is the one that everybody in the group is afraid of, and I already knew that from the start. But see, girl, you got a good one in me, because I'm not that girl. I don't know you, and I don't care about you, bitch. Because my line is, bitch, you're ugly. You are giving me like an ugly spirit right about now. And so, bitch, you can catch this ass whooping too. And even if you beat my ass, girl, it's perfectly fine, because, girl, I'm going to knock that gap closed. Okay? And then I'm going to knock those knees apart. Don't come for me. Okay? Don't come for me, bitch. Because I actually do have the product, and I have the inventory, and I have all the sizes, bitch, from plus on down to petite. Okay? And the problem with it is, girl, is you don't have the currency to actually get the product what I have. So, girl, don't come for me. So anyway, so he was telling the one friend, oh, I'm going to upgrade you. I'm the upgrade. This, that, and the fourth. I'm the upgrade. And then my friend had said something to her. And then she started trying to like go in on my friend, the one that I am actually close with, talking about, oh, girl, I could upgrade you too. Girl, it ain't really nothing for me to, girl, so girl, I can come for you too. Because, girl, it really ain't nothing for me. And then what did she say? Oh, then she said, yeah, girl, because I have a degree. Do you? And it was, and the way she was coming at it did not feel like it was like a friendly thing. It wasn't coming across as like, oh, this is just friendly shade. You know the difference. And like I told you, you know, it was one thing when you were doing it with the other girl because maybe that's how y'all's relationship is. But see, I know my friend, the other friend that I'm talking about, I know that she don't play like that. So while you up here talking to her crazy, you talk to the other girl crazy like that. She likes that or she accepts it. That's one thing. I know my girlfriend is not going to. And I know she does not like you talking to her, talking about, oh, I can upgrade you. And girl, I'm the mother. I'm the overall mother because I have a degree. Do you? Do you have an education? Where's your paperwork? She came at it from that angle. And so then I said, well, sweetie, he could still be the girl without a degree. I said, so don't come for girls that don't have degrees, making it seem like they can't be the girl just because they don't have a degree. I said, bitch, a lot of girls are sitting here with no degree and no debts. Catch that tea. No degree, no debt, and are still making more money than you probably make. I said, girl, you have girls like Beyonce who roll up in here and look at her. All the girls you probably live for the most probably don't have no goddamn degree. All these actresses and athletes and fucking all these Instagram thoughts, bitch, you think they have degrees up in here? But you live for them, girl. You live for Kim Kardashian, bitch. Girl, you live for Rihanna. You live for all these girls with no goddamn education. So it's like, bitch, all I was saying was, and when I said it, initially I said it nice. I said, girl, but don't come for girls with degrees or without degrees. I said, because you can still be the girl without a degree. He was like, what? I said, you can be the girl without a degree. I said, and then I said, well, look at Beyonce. Then he gonna say to me, well, are you Beyonce? And I'm looking, and I said to her, I said, did I say I was Beyonce? Like, see, right away, I'm like, now I'm gearing up. Because, bitch, one thing you don't want is a verbal battle with me, girl, because you will never win. You will never win. Because I already scoped your ass out and surveilled the area when you walked up in here with this Popeye the Sailor Man's body at the top and this motherfucking, what's that bitch name, Patty Mayonnaise? What's his girlfriend's name? Tulip? Bitch, you look like Tulip. Bitch, the stem at the bottom. So it's like, girl, no man, no guy, you ain't gonna come for me, bitch, because I'll read your ass into oblivion. I'm not your friend and I don't care about your fucking feelings, bitch. So I will read you. Because while he's up here trying to let you slide over, I don't know you, I don't give a fuck about you, bitch. So he gonna say to me, well, are you Beyonce? I said, did I say it? If I was Beyonce, I think I would have just said I was Beyonce. The point is, you don't have to have a degree to be legendary. There's a lot of girls making coin out in these streets with no degree. And he was just like, well, who is talking to you? Why are you talking in this conversation? I said, because it's a conversation taking place, bitch, and I'm talking. That's why I'm talking, because I chose to. And he was like, well, who invited you? I said, girl, I was invited, but the bottom line is, and you know I was invited. You saw me sitting at the goddamn table like, now you just being a basic bitch because you can't take me. Because you can't take me. And so then she gonna say to me, girl, I am the girl. I work for CNN and I am a such and such a producer and I do this, that, and the fourth. And I'm like, and bitch, who is even watching CNN, bitch? Girl, you may be a producer over at CNN, girl, and ain't nobody checking for your shit. Girl, ain't nobody checking for your fake ass news, bitch. You and Fox, bitch, ain't nobody sweating you, bitch. They go, you know what they do? They go online to the real sources, bitch. To the girls that aren't affiliated with the bought and sold news, bitch. So anybody pressed on CNN. And not only just that, girl, but let me see some producing credits, bitch. Because, see, and then my friend was like, girl, she says she's a CNN producer, but last time I met her, she said she was a police officer. So this bitch don't even know what her profession is, bitch. And even if one day she was a cop and then the next day she turned into a CNN anchor, bitch, you only just got into this job. Let's wait a year or two before you start popping shit like you are the girl, because they may not even like your services and pay you. And demote you back on down to the fucking newsroom, bitch. Ain't nobody pressed on you. Ain't nobody pressed on you. And she was like, well, girl, I work for CNN. And that's another thing. I knew a bitch. Remember I told y'all that story many years ago about that guy who came and he picked me up and his car smelled like cat pee. And he came and he was just a hot mess, and it was the whole thing where he was just butt ugly. His pictures did not show him as he was. He arrived on the scene, and when he got on the scene, bitch, you made it seem. But here's the part that maybe I didn't say about that story. He was just like this ugly bitch, where he was like, oh, I work for, maybe it was BET or ESPN or some shit. He was like, oh yeah, I do this and I did that. It was like a similar thing. Oh, I'm a producer and we do this, and on the off season we do that. Like he was going down like Downton Abbey, bitch. Like he was really giving all these details. And then he made it seem like he was coined. But when he pulled up, we saw what it really was giving. This bitch is acting like she's the overall legendary mother. But girl, no tea, A bitch that is really, because guess what? When we were going back and forth, I didn't jump into a girl, look into me. Well, I did at the end because bitch, she tried to clown me, talking about, girl, who are you? Who are you? I'm like, bitch, why you sitting up here playing faggot? Bitch, at the end of the day, the girls, I bet you your friends live for me, girl. Girl, I bet you your girlfriends live for me. And while you up here trying to make it seem like I'm some peon that just came out of nowhere, bitch, I guarantee more girls know and live for me than will ever know you, bitch. And will ever live for you, bitch. So while you up here trying to come for me, it's like, girl, you're knock-kneed, you're gap-toothed, your body is built all wrong. Nobody knows your name. Nobody cares about your services. And so when it's all said and done, you trying to clown me like, well, who knows me and who am I and what do I do? Bitch, I probably have done more than you and I've done it on my own. And so while you sit up here talking about, oh, I'm a producer at CNN, bitch, that shows me that that's all you are and all you ever will be, is your degree and a fucking job. Because the bitch that when she gets into it with someone wants to come for their education and their intellect, like having a piece of paper makes you smart, it don't. Bitch, anybody can read a fucking book and regurgitate some shit. That don't make you the girl just because you did that. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to mitigate a bitch that went and got a degree, but what I am saying is, you're not going to sit there and shit on people who don't have a fucking degree just because, what? Because you can have, bitch, the whole point of you getting a degree is so you can go out into the world and make a good living. That's literally it. If a bitch is already making money, and she's already making the coin, and she's already in the industry where she want to be, then why do she need this degree? Because, bitch, I don't need no goddamn degree. Because, bitch, I'm doing the shit that I want to do already. So, that's what I'm saying. So, anyway, I said to her, I said, bitch, I never said I was Beyonce. I'm my own girl. I don't want to be Beyonce. But when it's all said and done, bitch, girl, I said over you. While you up here trying to talk about an upgrade, bitch, I don't see it. Where is the upgrade? Because, bitch, all I'm seeing is motherfucking 1995 Honda, bitch. You're giving me a beat up hoopty and up here talking about an upgrade. So, girl, get with the times, upgrade yourself, and then you can talk about upgrading somebody else, bitch. But you can't upgrade me until you upgrade yourself, bitch. Okay? So, it's like, bitch, I can talk about your gap, bitch, because I have braces on, bitch, because I'm going to come for you, because I'm doing what I need to do for me. So, it's like, girl, please. So, she couldn't take me, girl. She got mad, because that's how I said, well, bitch, you're the basic bitch that thinks you have to have a degree to be successful, bitch. You're a stupid ass. I said, you're a simpleton. You're a peon. I said, so now you've just exposed yourself for the dumb bitch you are. And I said, and all you are is a job and a piece of paper. Because it's clearly, if that's your first line of defense when you get into it with someone, it's to be like, oh, I have an education, do you? Oh, I have a degree, you don't? Then that tells me that is your whole life. Like, that's your whole identity. Like, when you go into a situation, you feel better than other people because of what you think your job is and what you think your degree represents. Bitch, I'm not that girl. I don't give a fuck if you worked for the president, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I'm gonna clock your ass each and every time. And so, anyway, he couldn't take me, so then he went to fight. I'm like, girl, that's fine. I'm like, let her loose. Cut her loose. Because here's the thing about it, girl. It's the 4th of July. I wasn't coming here to box down, girl, but it can go down that way, too. You think I'm gonna sit up here and let this meathead come at me sideways and get up in my face to put his hands on me, bitch? I'm gonna clock his ass with all the motherfucking Captain Planet rings, bitch. It's perfectly fine. Because, girl, I got my father with me, girl. I got Mother Mary Magdalene with me, bitch. Girl, I got all of, girl, Guadalupe. Bitch, I have my Lucky Charms, bitch. Come for me, bro. Come for me. Because, girl, I'm fixing to read your ass into oblivion. You think I give a fuck? You think I give a fuck is what I'm saying. So I was just like, girl, let her loose. Cut her loose. Because she was up here acting all big. Like, oh, I don't do too much talking. I'm like, okay, so then come through. You big. All the girls holding you back are thin. And then the girl, she was like, oh, trying to hold me back. I'm like, girl, I'm good. Because if she wants it, she's going to come and get it. So I'm right here, bitch. Just like that bitch in that parking lot. Like I told her. Because we could have been in that parking lot talking all day. Because my thing is like this. I'm like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to read your ass because you're being a bully, bitch. And I'm not going to back down to you. And I don't give a fuck if you have all your girlfriends jumping me, bitch. At the end of the day, you're a fucking bully. And what it is you're talking to them because you don't think that you can, you're doing the shit what you doing because you think you can get away. But you have the right girl today because, bitch, I'm not going to sit here and let you play me. And so, this bitch really don't realize, in my mind, I'm like, okay, in my mind, I'm like calculating, like, trying to imagine my reach to how I can, like, land her successfully and then go at it with her. Like, if she gets to a certain point and I really start to feel threatened. Because what she was doing, I was like, girl, I know girls like you. Like, this is what you don't want to fight. You don't. Because I feel like if you really did want to fight me, girl, you just would have fought me. And I feel like it's just like what happened with the lesbian. When she was like, oh, we fight niggas, we fight niggas, we fight niggas. I'm like, okay, so what does that mean? I'm supposed to be scared? I don't give a fuck. And so with her, when he was like, oh, I'll do too much talking. Meanwhile, that's all you're doing is talking. While I'm still reading your ass for filth. And it's like, okay, cause the thing about me, what you don't understand is, girl, I can talk, but I can also back my shit up, girl. That's where it's different. Like, okay, but let her lose. She thinks she can handle me. She thinks she could take me down. Let her try. Because when I'll tell you this, even if she took me down, girl, she would have been busted and bruised too. Like, I would have fucked her up too. That's not what I think. That's not how I think it would have went down. I know for a fact, bitch, I would have gotten licks in. Girl, you don't know my lineage, bitch. I have gotten into altercations with bigger and better girls than you. So it was almost like, it's one of them things where I think he probably figured because he was bigger, and he really wasn't bigger. He was just bigger in mass, but his height was like my height, maybe a little bit shorter than me. But in my mind, I'm calculating she knock-kneed. She can't really maneuver how she need to. Bitch, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Like, so she was like, let's step outside. So I stepped outside. And actually, the other friends were like, oh, you gotta go, because you doing too much. And I'm sitting there thinking, bitch. And I told the one friend, I said, with pleasure, with ease. With ease. You think I give a fuck? Do you really think I give a fuck about a bitch with a knock-knee and having to leave out of this apartment that's overpriced? And you're overpaying for this apartment, this raggedy-ass Chinese takeout box? Oh, okay. With ease. I was already ready. And like I said, I was like, bitch, I was already ready to go. When I started sitting away from the party at the pool and I was by myself off to the side, that was my way of being away from y'all because I was bored with y'all. And I was done with the conversation. Before we even got inside the apartment, we were still at the pool. So I said, girl, with ease. She's like, oh, okay, well, that's great. I said, yeah, it is great. It sure is. Girl, boop. Back to you. I'm going outside. You talking hella shit. I'm outside now. Do you think she came outside? Okay. See what I'm saying? See how they do? Because she was like, oh, well, come, let's go outside because I ain't going to talk too much. So I said, okay, let's go. And then I'm like, okay, so she want to fight. She's telling me to go outside. She's instructing me to go outside, so I'm going to acquiesce to her request. I go outside waiting for her. My friends were all outside. Bitch. And no tea, I don't need my friends in this. Because like I said, I think what it was is, the one friend, because he knows all them, that's why he was letting that girl talk to her like that. My friend, I think, didn't really lay into her how he could have, because he was, in his mind, I think he was thinking, this is such and such his friend. I don't want to haul off on his friends. But it's duck, goose. When it got to me, I was like, I'm not going to back down to this bitch, because she ain't going to be trying to clown and come for me any old kind of way. I don't give a fuck. No. So, bitch, I went on her ass. I said, bitch, you're knock-kneed. I said, bitch, your chest is overly pumped. Girl, you look like a character, like a fucking cartoon. You look a turd. And I was just laying into her. I was like laying into her. And when I was out in the hallway, I was talking hella shit. Like, bitch, come outside. Cause you, and then when he opened the door like he was coming out, and then the smallest girl in the room grabbed her, she gonna act like that bitch was pulling her in. Okay, like I said, if you wanted to fight, bitch, you would have found a way, because you could have easily just opened the door and just sprinted out and came at me, and then it could have started like that, and then maybe they could have broke it up at that point. But what I'm saying is, girl, she cracked open the door. I think she was just doing that to save face. Oh, I'm here. Let's go. But you didn't even come out. You literally opened the door and you was talking shit, and then the skinny girl came up and pulled your arm, and you acted like, who is she, Hercules, bitch? Because she wasn't even grabbing her heart, and you acting like that was enough, girl. That's fine. Because when she was trying to put her hands on me, I was like getting out, like, don't touch me. Because do you see me trying to get to her? She wants to fight, then she can come to me, or we can step outside and it can go down. But what I'm saying is, you don't have to grab me up, because do I look like I'm out of control? I'm just defending myself, and I'm just stating my case. Because the thing is, when I said what I said, even though I'm venting about it now, like keying about it now, when I said what I said, I was not disrespectful to her. I simply said, okay, y'all reading right now, but don't come for her about an education. That's all I was saying. I said, don't come at her. Because first of all, you don't even know what degree she has. But you're coming across as an elitist and as a classist, because you're making it seem like you're better just because you have a degree. And just because you think you have a job that's legendary, girl. But that doesn't make you legendary. A job, it's like, it may be a cute job, but you can still be a turd and have a cute job. You can still be a turd and have money. Like, I think Blac Chyna and Amber Rose, that whole thing, I'll never get it. I feel like just because they have money, you think that makes them the girl? Well, like I said earlier in the conversation, that's what makes you basic. That's what makes you a simpleton. Because you, in your mind, you don't even know what makes a girl the girl. Let me tell you what makes a girl the girl. What makes a bitch the girl is when people when their energy is infectious and people want to be around them because being around you makes me happy. When a bitch can walk into the room and light up the whole room without saying nothing. When a bitch can walk in and not say nothing and all the eyes are drawn to her. When a bitch don't have to lead with her physicality and got a real talent. When a bitch can walk into a space and a bitch know her for what she do than for what she is first. So it's not like I'm walking in first and I'm trying to serve you body and I'm trying to like get, no. Because guess what, bitch? While you asking me who I am, bitch, I'm known for my talent. I'm not in these streets thotting and bopping where the girls are like, oh, yeah, oh, her, she used to do this. Oh, yeah, she did that. No. The girls know me for my crafts. And so what makes a bitch the girl is when you can hit all those categories and be humble. Now, that's where we're going. When you can do all that and be humble. Bitch, you got a cute job and look at you. Let's see how long you hold it. When, as soon as you get into an argument, that's all you go to is a degree and a job. Your life must be pathetic if that's the whole extent of what makes you feel good about yourself. Oh, well, I have a degree and I have a nice job. That's all? That's the only thing putting you to sleep at night? Okay. Girl, come outside like you said. Come outside. Come outside. Keep sobbing. Come on out. Come on out, bitch. Come on out. Because like he said, I'm going to talk to you. Because my thing is like this. I'm going to talk to you. But the moment I feel, and that's what she don't realize, I'm going to steal your ass. As soon as you come out and I feel like we're really about to fight, at that time, once I feel threatened and you in my personal space, girl, I'm clocking you. And whether or not you get the better of me or I get the better of you, it's just going to go down. Because one thing about it, girl, like I said in one of the songs that's going to be coming out, girl, I may be pretty, but girl, I'm not pussy. Fucking with my cunt will get you fucked, homie. Don't come for me. Don't come for mother. And see, that's what it was. She didn't know who I was, so she felt like she could come for me like she do all those other girls. And I was like, okay, well, everybody has their match, girl. And that's why you have to humble yourself. Because my thing is, I never go into it. I was nice to him even in the beginning. Miss Knockney, yeah, I was friends with her. Or not friends with her, excuse me. I was friendly with her. Sure was. So, and then her friends, for them to try to make it seem like it was me, like, oh, he is doing too much. I'm doing too much, bitch. When your friend just got into it with 3 girls back to back, and it's me, it's not her. Okay. Like I said, I don't know none of you hoes. I don't anticipate seeing any of you sluts ever again. Bitch, I have no interest in seeing Knock-Knee, Gap Tooth, Popeye Fever anytime soon. And then when we went out, girl, she was driving a Sonata with a dent in her bumper. Girl, but you're the upgrade. Because the girl was like, my friend was like, girl, this is her car. How's she talking about she an upgrade? I'm sitting here in a 2015 Mercedes and she's giving the girls a dented up Sonata. Okay. And like I said, the car don't really make you the girl, make or break the girl. But all I'm saying is, when you are trying to make it seem like you're so it, like the it factor, but you ain't even coming correct with your threads and with your body and everything is wrong, like, okay, if you say so, bitch. You're the girl in Lollipop Land. They like badly built girls there. Like, I feel like if he were to go to Oz, he would fit right in because they enjoy having girls that are built like trees. Real thin at the bottom like a broccoli. And then it explode into a broccoli head. Like, it goes from nothing to something. And they live for those girls over in Oz, bitch. So that's what she needed to do. Is hop her ass over to a place where her whole aesthetic makes sense. Because, bitch, I'm going to read your ass every time I see you. Maybe every time I see her, because honestly, she ain't even worth all that to me. But anytime you come for me, how about that? If I saw you again and you tried with me, bitch, I would lay into your ass. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you. I know girls like you. You look slow, bitch. And that would be my advantage. Girl, you look slow as fuck. And with them knock knees, bitch, I'm already clocking your agility. Like, you can't even move right. So it's like, bitch, don't come for me, girl, because I'll kick that knee in, bitch. I'll collapse that goddamn knee. Keep fucking with me, bitch. I'll kick your leg inside out. Don't fuck with me, bitch. So, that being said, and you know what? It's no shade, because I'm sure we got a knock knee up in here, too. That's fine. That's not the issue what I'm having. But I'm just being real with you. If you come for me, it is what it is. Like, I'm going to read you. Everything what I see, I'm coming for everything. Like, bitch, you look at her, your body's wrong, everything is wrong. You shape like a motherfucking Whirlpool fridge, okay, with no groceries. And she up in my, oh, I'm on a diet, I'm trying to get right. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. Because I heard you took a whole drumstick, ate it, got drunk, and threw up all the whole turkey leg in the toilet, bitch. So, girl, if it wasn't for, the alcohol was keeping you honest, bitch. It's not you. You don't have no control. Like Janet, you don't have no control. No, you don't. So anyway, that being said, girl, I'm about to wrap this up because I'm setting up to do a gameplay. I'm thinking I'm going to play this new game that I have. I actually bought this a while ago and I just never gave y'all a gameplay with this game. So I'm thinking I'm going to do her. And I was trying to do The Sims the other day, but The Sims is giving me an issue. So I may give you her and I may spin around and give you, I may serve you, what do I want to serve you? Do I want to just do GTA? That's probably like the easiest thing and one of my games that I enjoy playing the most. So I may give you the game that I'm about to play and maybe Grand Theft, but don't quote me on that. It just depends on how much fun I'm having with this other game because it's a new game. I have never played this game. They created one of my other games that I love called where is it? Where is that game? I always forget the name. It's a game, I can't believe I forgot. Borderlands. They're the creators of one of my, Borderlands is one of my favorite games. I enjoy playing Borderlands. And so, I'm going to see what it's giving. So if we get enough footage with that particular game, then I'll just serve you the one plate. But let's just say I get tired of playing that and we still need to fill in more time, then I'll just pop in GTA and we'll roll with that. But listen, I love you all down. Thank you again. I love you all down. You already know the drill. Via Seblangelita Galisan, the best will always come through. And as always, until next time, baby, that's all there is.